financial section is something that most people outsource. So I could essentially just charge you and tell you, okay, give me your business plan and I'm going to do your finances. But I don't see the point. I do want you to understand the finances. There's so much more that we can discuss and have a brainstorm session. So if you do need my help with your business plan, of course you can reach out. But I think you learning these skills is just essential. Okay, so let's discuss financial management, because when you search on what is the section that most people struggle with when it comes to business plan writing, you will see that it is your financial section. And I have some theories on why this is happening. And I think if you feel like that financials are a little bit intimidating, but I promise you, if you take the time and learn the basics of it, it will get so much simpler. It will give you the opportunity to make decisions over your business on a financial point of view, which should be perhaps your only point of view. But not knowing your finances can actually cost you. And what I mean by this is that a lot of people, when they start out, they don't have the tools, don't have the resources to hire a financial advisor or a accountant even. So you're going to have to do your own finances. So I'm here to drop a complete financial management course on every single aspect that you should know when it comes to finances and managing your finances, and how to analyze it, how to make projections. We're going to approach all of this through the business plan document, because that is something everyone is using. So whether you are at the early stages, then you're going to have a startup business plan. If you're at the growth life cycle of the business, then you're going to have a growth business plan or a operational business plan, which is a functional business plan that shows all departments on how to do and what.
You can have one-pager plan, you can have a feasibility plan, you can have so many different types of business plans.
But essentially, one thing in common, and that is the financial section. I'll start by discussing with you today what are the 3 statements that you have to prepare for your financial section in the business plan. And then as we're going through it, we're going to mention some of the basic terminologies that you need to know in accounting. And also, we're going to start learning about cost classifications. We're going to jump right in and let's just discuss the 3 statements that is absolutely crucial for you to include in your financial section: the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. So we're going to start with the income statement. And the income statement shows your profit and loss, shows your revenue and your expenses and your net income of the business over a specific period of time. What you're going to achieve by creating this statement is that you will understand how profitable your business is. And when you are actually applying for funding, this is something that the investor looks at. They will understand if your idea and your business structure is actually a profitable one. Secondly, this statement allows you to identify areas in the business where you can cut costs. So just as we humans need food and air to stay alive, your business needs a very healthy cash flow to do the same. By identifying areas where you can cut costs will essentially help you to achieve a better cash flow. So the second statement is your balance sheet. The balance sheet is essentially showing your assets, your liabilities, your equity at a specific point of time. So what this statement does is that it shows your financial position at a specific time. And it will tell for the reader whether you are able and capable of paying back debt. Finally arrive to the third part of it, which is your cash flow statement. The cash flow statement is an in and out flow of cash over a specific period of time. Cash do not mean the same thing in accounting. So let's just clarify that. Cash indicates current assets or any assets that can be turned into cash. So it is a money currency that is readily available to use. Okay, so cash flow statement, therefore, is the one that evaluates the liquidity of your company. And the liquidity of the company and what are the assets that you can liquefy are so important, because that is why you're going to get a credit, that's why you're going to get any sort of investment, because if you fail, that's what essentially the bank is going to take away. So if you think about it, when you purchase a house, the house is a asset that can be liquefied. You can sell the house and get cash for it that you can readily use, and it's readily available to you. Or a car, in that sense, is also an asset that you can sell and liquefy and get cash for it that you can actually use straight away, and it's ready to use at any point of time. So that's essentially what you do with your business as well. It is a statement that shows the liquidity of the company and also any sort of assets that related to the business. Cash flow statement not just shows this, but it also shows your future ability to produce cash. In the link below, I already put up 3 blank documents that you can use to produce your own statement. It's ready for you to use. You can download these 3 files and then start creating your own statements. Or if you don't know really what you're doing, then please stay tuned, because next week I'm going to show you how to produce. In the meantime, you can leave comments below and ask away any questions that you have, or if you're struggling to get access to the files, you can just drop your email address below and I'm gonna send it to you myself. So yeah, that's what I had for you today, and I can't wait to see you at the next episode.